Now, there's a lot of talk about how to best teach mathematics. Why do some children get it and others don't? Or they take considerably longer to understand topics, concepts, and methods. What is going on? Well, listen up closely. I'm going to tell you exactly why some get it and some don't, or it takes them a little bit longer. So for your child, no more "I don't understand it." I mean, let's replace that with "Mom, Dad, can we do that again?" It's all about the approach to maths that matters the most. How are concepts introduced? Are we relying upon children to memorize, or are we breaking it down and linking methods to each other to produce those "oh, I get it" moments? I absolutely love those moments when everything just clicks. I'm going to show you how to use the CPA approach. You will just watch their mathematical understanding flourish right before your eyes. And no, it's not all kids play. Well, actually it is, but simply to enable your child to understand and flourish in the easiest way possible. So, let's dive into this approach so you can use it with ease and grace to support your child to acquire successful learning habits which they will use now and in the future. So, CPA. The C in CPA stands for concrete. This is when new concepts are introduced through objects or equipment which can be physically handled by your child, enabling children to explore mathematical concepts. Through the use of concrete materials, children are able to see and make sense of what is actually happening. The use of concrete objects are extremely helpful as they promote investigations, discussion, and give our children the space to explain their thinking without the worry of answering a question incorrectly. So I want you to think dice, counters, beads, and my favourite of all, which I've always got stocked up at home, is dry pasta. The P in CPA stands for pictorial. So once our children are confident in using concrete materials, they can move on to drawing pictorial representations or pictures or simple sketches of objects. This way they are moving away from the concrete materials but still really benefiting from visual support. We want to support our children at every stage of their learning journey by moving at a pace suitable to them and scaffolding their learning in a way which builds upon previous elements. The A in CPA stands for abstract. Now, this is where children use the mathematical symbols and numbers throughout maths. So, addition, multiplication, subtraction, and the division symbols that we've all grown so fond of. These should only be introduced when our children are confident enough to demonstrate their understanding using concrete objects, then pictures to represent their thinking first. Does that make sense? Fantastic. Now, saying all that, our children will not have to move through these stages throughout every single element of mathematics. And although the CPA method is extremely supportive, you may find your child simply doesn't require a phase, as they are confident enough in that area to think abstractly straight away. For example, they might be able to move straight to times tables without having to draw pictures first. If your child indeed struggles with a mathematical concept or method, stop, don't struggle or stress, go back to the concrete or pictorial phase first. Their problem will most likely lie in the fact that they need to spend more time investigating the method or concept in a different, more simplistic way before moving on. For the most effective learning to take place, children may need to go back and forth between each of the stages. Support them to lead their own learning journey, and remember, each child is different. Therefore, their learning styles, needs, and ability to move through the stages will be completely unique to them. So, passion first, focus upon their engagement and enjoyment and interest in mathematics. Grades will indeed follow.